Hello, Paul Watts here from High Flying Physics, targeted A-level tuition for top grades. This video covers the most basic type of questions on resolving vectors into their perpendicular components. Other videos will cover much more challenging questions. So here's a question. A football is kicked with a force of 120 newtons at 25 degrees to the horizontal. Calculate the vertical component of the force and the horizontal component of the force. To work out the perpendicular components, we first draw a rectangle around the force so that the force is a diagonal across the rectangle. The red dotted line represents the vertical component of the force, which is the same length as the line on the opposite side, and we'll call that V120. Now, using trigonometry, we can say that sine theta is equal to the opposite of the angle all over the hypotenuse. Well, there's the opposite, which is the same side as the triangle as V120, and there's a hypotenuse which is the same as the 120 Newton force. Sine 25 then is equal to V120 divided by the hypotenuse 120. Reorganizing that gives us V120 is equal to 120 sine 25, and that comes out to be 51 newtons. The next thing we've got to work out is the horizontal component of the force. We're going to label that H120. H120 is adjacent to the angle. Using trigonometry, we can say cos theta is equal to adjacent over the hypotenuse, which is equal to the H120 divided by the hypotenuse, which is 120. Reorganizing that gives us 120 cos 25, and that comes out to be 110 newtons. So there's a simple question. Here's a slightly more difficult question. A picture frame is supported by two wires, each with a 6 Newton tension acting at 39 degrees to the horizontal. The question is, what is the weight of the picture frame? The picture frame is in equilibrium, so we can resolve vertically. The forces acting downwards are equal to the forces acting upwards. The force acting downwards is the weight. The forces acting upwards are the vertical components of each of those 6 Newton forces. To work out the vertical component of the 6 Newton forces, we take our force, we draw a rectangle around it. The vertical component is the vertical of the rectangle, and we're going to label that V6. Using trigonometry, we can say sine theta is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So sine 39 is equal to V6 divided by the hypotenuse, which is 6 newtons. Reorganizing that formula, we can say V6 is equal to 6 sine 39, which is 3.8 newtons. So the weight then is equal to each of the vertical components of the 6 Newton forces, which is 3.8 plus 3.8, and that gives us an answer of 7.9 newtons. I hope you found that useful, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.